Elizeya Quate. What? Pronouns he him. And I believe there were some books perhaps that are present. When asked what is the purpose of cruelty in art? Cruelty must puncture our expectations of comfort, the comfort that allows us to consume and perpetuate mediocrity. Let's give it up. Elizeya Quate.
Good night. Good evening. I just want to say thanks to Kevin for organizing this, and the living room thing is this really new special thing, and feel honored to be asked to participate, and it's great, just like the other readers were so freaking awesome. When Kevin told me about the theme of cruelty, I kind of said, that's a head scratcher. So I got a couple poems for you. What's real is feeling opposite. None of this is real. I am a bus station. You are a pair of enormous sunglasses. I am a motel lobby. You are a road sign, warning of mudslides. I am a steering wheel. You are a Bible Belt radio station. I am an empty intersection. You are the horizon of I-80, flushing scarlet with tomorrow's dawn. This poem's called Obvious Concealments. I wrote it when I noticed that people were doing this consistent behavior pattern where they wanted people to see that they were hiding something. And I thought that that was such a funny gesture. Obvious concealment. Sometimes I want to conceal that sweet lemon glimpse of last summer's moon inside this poem. That's not what I'm trying to do here. At least I'm not trying very hard. Obvious concealments aren't really concealments, I think, because they only draw attention to what we're not supposed to wish was even there. This poem is called Heat Poem, Moody Aubade. What you once gave to me was the feeling for a certain time of day, right before dawn, when our fevers clung together, laying in a dirty bed, our eyes would open, suddenly aflame against the darkness. Then, staring up, our breath would hold and rush in bouts of careful symmetry, as we wondered if the other wondered if the other was really even there. I was thinking about cruelty a little bit in a more serious way, and I think that I've heard a lot of people who I have deep respect for talk powerfully about the redemptive or healing qualities of art. And I think that art, when it can be that for someone, is fucking amazing, because it can be a thing that someone needs at the exact moment that they need it in a way that nothing else can. And I remember reading this book called The Art of Cruelty by Maggie Nelson, which is this meditation on the role of cruelty in art. And she is a fan of transgressive art that is intentionally, gratuitously violent or draws attention to its excess or waste or strangeness. And I must confess that although I have so much respect and support for the people who are able to find redemption and healing in art, I also believe fundamentally that there is art that is not redemptive, that is not productive, that is not meant to work for me or for you or for anyone else, art that is excessive, grotesque, art that is macabre, art that is devastating. And in its devastation, it accomplishes what some people find as a moment of revolutionary hope, which can only be found in the death of all things that belong to this current world. And so I'm going to read this final poem called Love Song for the Death of This Ticky-Tack World. Before becoming the result of too many people with no time left for eternity between these knob-knuckled hands of overcrowded solitaire, and before the night comes to turn over the cards, my guilt-soaked fingerprints burn off. Once I heard your laugh, I wanted to get married right away. I wanted to marry your laughter. I wanted to ask your laugh to officiate a wedding ceremony between me and your laughter, because once I heard your laugh, I knew it was the kind of laugh that will never become a ghost. We went on vacation, and on vacation we met two modern histories wearing flip-flops and half-buttoned Hawaiian shirts. Even the past needs a day off sometimes. Even the good old days ask for a bathroom break. Onions on a hot griddle, wads of dead cash, filling up the men's eyes, wads of what I'm supposed to want saying about wads of dead cash, between the grease heaps of griddled up onions. In the closet, the bar we transform into levitating tufts of hair, a twin moo both red and cracked like glass beads. The tacked up Polaroid photos are all of people in shabby costumes, joyously hamming it up. People with their special ritual, and we will still be burning leaves, leaving other burnings, burning leaves in the autumn, bereavements of other ashes for other earnings. I guess you could say that when I was young, I fell in love with the death of this ticky-tack world of uncertain stasis. I yearned for the next world, a world of endless ends and endless turnings. I guess you could say that when I was young, I fell in love with the death of this ticky-tack world, and when I met you and I met your laugh, it was like a fire that began burning all my old dead worlds away. Thank you.